What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a quick video about this guy down here in New Orleans. He just got sentenced to 90 years for drunk driving, vehicular homicide. He killed two people, two black people. So there's a black man who killed two black people. And I want y'all to listen to this video very carefully. You can follow me. I don't feel sorry for the guy. I hate that this happened. Ain't nothing worse than being in a position where you got to pay for some kind of crime and you know you got to do your time like a man because you'll never see your family again. Unfortunately, I'm going to use some language I don't like using, but I'm going to have to say it in a language you can understand. I did 18 months in jail, federal crime, just because I was in the car with my cousin and a white dude when they robbed the bank. The only thing that saved me was that I have no criminal record and that I didn't get any of the money. I just got what they call accessory after the fact, meaning I just knew about it. I'm going to say this. The reason to not do any crime is there is no pussy in jail. None. There's a lot of bussy, Bussy. There's a ton of bussy in jail, but ain't no pussy in jail. There's literally nothing in jail for you. No life, no freedom, no peace of mind. That 18 months was a beast in Texas. I got out of jail when I was 22. I'm 45 years old now. I'll never do crime again. I run red lights. I do traffic. I do a ton of traffic crime. I got like satanic road rage. But this particular dude is 32 years old and is doing 90 fucking years for killing two people and rolling over 7 other people. The sister of the guy who was guilty was caught on tape saying the worst part of the victim statements was them two fucking niggas, meaning the parents of the dead person. The parents did not beg for forgiveness. They didn't do none of that shit that Botham Jean's family did. When they looked at the guy who killed their kids and say, "We forgive you. We really forgive you for what you did. We know you killed them. I don't want, and I don't want you to go to jail for what you did." There is no Lee Merritt on the stand to defend that guy. So he got the maximum amount of time. And I'm going to tell you why. If you got this far at the 3-minute mark of this video, listen careful, people, especially black people. Keep your mouth shut when you use the phone in jail. The thing that sunk this dude was that when, mind you, this is Tuesday night. Yesterday was the day in court of the family impact statements. The family impact statements was just, when before you get sentenced, the families of the victims get to go in front of the judge and say, "This man took away our beautiful child," and you just tell the truth, how you feel about it. And they said it, this is a brother, but unfortunately we got to hold him to the same standard we hold everybody else to, and he was a drunk driver. But what happened was, on the phone from jail, he was on the phone with his sister. The drunk driver was. He was on the phone with his sister, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He was just giggling and laughing about the victim's statements. And if you know, like I know, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law during your trial. So what they did was they played a recording of his phone call from yesterday, today, Tuesday night. They played his recorded phone call with his sister laughing at the family's victims. And the judge said, "You know what, bruh? You can say you're sorry. But I just heard a video, a recording of you on the phone with your sister laughing about what took place yesterday. So I know you're not sorry." And he was like, "No, I'm just trying to cheer my sister up. We had to giggle at something." And I'm going to tell you something. even if he really meant that, you can't take that back. When them people really hit, and you got a prosecutor that's good. These lawyers are really good at making you out to be the most evil motherfucker on planet Earth, even if you was. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in the path of a drunk driver. That is the scariest shit you ever want to be in, because a bullet is a bullet. You don't really see the bullets. All you do is just duck down. A big ass car plowing through a crowd, you see it coming, and you see people just going through the air like bowling pins. And all you can do is just hope they get the fuck out of the way or not get trampled on and get plowed from other people, running from a drunk driver. So this guy got 90 years. He got 30 years per dead person, which made it 60 years, and she gave him like a couple of other years per injured per 7 injured people. And she said, you're doing this time consecutively, not concurrently. So he doing them all back to back. So he's gonna be gone. 32 years old, gone. I don't even think he's even up for parole. So it's more or less he got a life sentence for being a drunk driver. And let me tell you something. I can't be nice. I want to be trying to find a good way of twisting it for some pro-black narrative, but I can't. I want to be, it's fuckery, bro. He was like, well, my friends gave me some tequila because it was my 32nd, birthday. I don't even party. Other than like Mountain Dew and cigars I smoke from time to time, I don't even drink. I'm not addicted to anything. I'm addicted to, I don't know, I guess sex and cigars, basically. So I will never be in a position to be impaired. This is a red state. Louisiana is blood red. You can't fuck around. And more importantly, they looked at his prior record. He had a drunk driving accusation or a drunk driving charge in Slidell. And Slidell is blood red. Okay, and you can't really, I don't know how the fuck that case got dismissed. But lucky for him. But when God give you a warning shot vis-a-vis that Slidell case, you take that warning and put the drink down. Because truth be told, sometimes that breathalyzer can give you a false positive, which is why I don't drink and drive at all, which I don't drink at all. But if I do get like some wine or, a vodka and cranberry, it's while I'm sitting in my my office. So I don't ever drive. Now, as far as bad breath because of cigars, I'll lose because of that. But mind you, they're already trying to find a way to make a weed breathalyzer test, and it's coming. I've seen it in Colorado. They said now that America is kind of more, embracing the weed thing. They know that they're going to be a lot more buzzed driving. So even if you're not drunk, you can still be buzzed, and they can find a way to profit off of you, and even give you some kind of charges. So heed that warning, y'all. When you talk on a prison cell phone, keep your fucking mouth shut. And I'm gonna tell you how they do it. When you make a collect phone call from jail, you have to put in your inmate number. So before you go to trial, they listen to all your inmate phone calls to make sure you're not putting out a hit on a witness or something crazy like that. So they know it's you. They're not just screening random phone calls. The prosecutors always say, okay, give me the phone calls for prisoner number, I don't know, 227-8123, which is, your code number or whatever. And they'll listen to all your phone calls between you and your bail bondsman and all that crazy shit. And when they go to court, they're going to sink your ass. I'm out.